The hunt for new caterers for events at the Gering Civic Center is underway. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, this week the Gering City Council approved a contract with a recruiting company to find individuals or businesses interested in managing the operation of the Gering Civic Center and taking over the related catering services. City Administrator Pat Heath says the city's request for proposals for someone to take over when Rick and Judy Keller retire next February after 40 years of running the operation was advertised locally, online through related websites and Indeed.com, as well as sent directly to those in the hospitality industry. Heath says that the operation is a unique one that has to find just the right fit.
Where it's a convention center, most of them are associated with motels and are either ran by a motel or a group will run those, but they look at the larger facilities and what we have. You know, we're kind of small compared to most of those facilities. So, it's limited on who we can find, and we did have RFPs out, and I think we were out for 6 weeks, I believe, and we didn't receive any proposals back.
The South Dakota-based firm Growing People and Companies, or GPAC, will now take over the search, with 15-year hospitality veteran Melissa Reynolds spearheading the effort and expressing confidence they can find the right candidate. The city would pay GPAC anywhere from $30,000 to $60,000 in a finder's fee, depending on the contract with the new operator, but would not have to pay 1 cent if the recruiter could not find anyone interested in the operation. Well, the results are in, and Gering school officials have received lots of valuable feedback from their annual perceptual survey. The survey, which was completed by students, parents, and staff, asked how the district is doing on a variety of topics. Many students said the area that needs the most improvement is bullying, and Director of Curriculum and Assessment Corey Knight says she and the school board are aware of their concern.
We might need to do some focusing on bullying prevention and education. It sounded from several stakeholders that we can do more to help our kids with conflict resolution, and we can talk more about our discipline processes and procedures and do some education on all three of those areas.
One area that nearly everyone agreed that the district was excelling in is emergency preparedness, which was executed nearly flawlessly after the high school was the target of a hoax call reporting an active shooter.
Fortunately, we got to practice that way too much.
Yeah, but it's also a testament, I'm going to say, to all the very well planned safety committee activities that we've had, and real-time practice, but
the research shows
all the better for it.
The more you do it, the better you handle it.
91% of the survey respondents also indicated that they had adequate information about Gering Public Schools and their children's education. We'll have more news right after this.
Swipe right, swipe left, endlessly searching. Finding the perfect match isn't always perfect, but it can be when it comes to finances. Nora found the perfect business loan. Jenny opened her first savings account. Grammy loves her checking account. We found a match for Wilson Farms. The Sandersons were matched with a mortgage. Regardless of your financial situation, Platte Valley Bank will match you with the perfect solution. Find your match at Platte Valley Bank.
This isn't just a beautiful hospital. It's the home to exceptional patient care. This is where specialty clinics meet your needs. This is where a friendly smile, a warm hand, and an empathetic ear exist to care for you. This is us. Fox Butte General Hospital. Great things are happening here.
Welcome back. An employee from one Panhandle school district is being recognized for her efforts to make both the school and community a better place. This week, the Association of School Business Officials International announced the winners of their 2023 Pinnacle Awards, which recognize innovative school business professionals for their resourcefulness and creativity in solving the challenges that school districts face today. One of 3 2023 ASBO International Pinnacle of Achievement Award recipients is Bobby Stewart, the business manager for Bayard Public Schools, for a partnership between the rural district and the community that brought a much-needed childcare center to the area. All Pinnacle honorees will be recognized with Crystal Pinnacle Awards. Well, the Wyoming Department of Corrections is investigating the death of an inmate at their Torrington prison. Officials say on Thursday, 54-year-old Tara Kimber died at the Wyoming Medium Correctional Institution. She began serving her 4 to 8 year prison sentence in November following convictions of battery and aggravated assault out of Campbell County. Per WDOC policy, an autopsy will be conducted to determine the cause of death. And the Nebraska Game and Parks Commission approved staff recommendations for a 2024 mountain lion hunting season at its June meeting. For the first time, a mountain lion harvest season will take place outside of the Pine Ridge as the Niobrara unit is created, encompassing parts of Brown, Cherry, Kiapaha, Rock, and Sheridan counties. The objective for the Niobrara unit is to provide a harvest opportunity for mountain lions that allows the population to remain resilient and healthy while slowing growth of the population. Season 1 in the Niobrara and Pine Ridge units will take place in January through the end of February and will end immediately in a unit if the annual harvest limit or female sublimit are reached.
It's time for the recycling game. Question 1. Where do you recycle old electronics in the Tri-City area?
The Environmental Services at 609 East 2nd Street.
Correct. Question 2. Where can you find recycling trailers?
Trailers can be found in Gering and Terrytown.
Correct. Final question. How can you dump recyclables and not have to sort them?
The Free Stream Recycle Bins from the city.
That's correct. You just won a cleaner and happier city, brought to you by Tri-City Stormwater.
This week's featured pet of the week, we meet Bruno, a 1-year-old terrier pit bull mix that has been at the Humane Society for nearly 2 months now. Staff says he's the type of dog you take out on the town and showcase him to all of the community. His adoption cost is $150, and that includes his neuter, microchipping, and all vaccinations. Plus, whoever adopts Bruno will also receive a $25 Murdoch's gift card to start spoiling him right away.
Welcome to Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. Whether you're a wine enthusiast, a whiskey sommelier, a tequila connoisseur, or you just love your beer, Kelly's has the best selection of what you're looking for. Family owned and operated since 1946 and right on 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Come see us today at Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. And remember to be a good neighbor. Don't drink and drive. Kelly's Liquor, West 27th Street in Scottsbluff.
Let's take a look at your midweek community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Panhandle Trails Intercity Public Transit, based in Alliance, Nebraska, is the only intercity bus serving Nebraska Panhandle communities and Pine Ridge, South Dakota. Panhandle Trails operates a regularly scheduled bus service, assisting you in making connections with Greyhound bus partners, regional airports, healthcare, employment and education opportunities, shopping, family, friends, and more. Panhandle Trails serves the general public of all ages and offers accessible transportation for those with special mobility needs. Let Panhandle Trails help you make your connection. Call 308-761-8747.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you plan for tomorrow while you enjoy today. Our personalized trust services can help you do just that. You've worked hard to build your legacy, and you want to make sure that gets passed on for generations to come. We offer the professional guidance necessary to ensure that happens, according to your wishes. We pride ourselves in being friendly and professional while offering a highly tailored full line of trust and estate planning services to accommodate you. You belong here.
And finally tonight, one of the biggest projects tackled by the new executive director of the Midwest Theater is officially in the books. Tina Worthman began her duties in January, and very early into her tenure, she realized that the Midwest website needed updating. She said it was outdated by 20 years, tough to navigate, and not so mobile friendly, so decided to reach out to a local IT company to revamp it.
And redesigned all of it. Same information, only more, where you can actually find all the information, find out what's going on, buy tickets, buy memberships. You can see what's happening both here at the Skyview Drive-In and downtown at the Midwest, so it was definitely necessary.
She encourages anybody interested to check out the new website at midwesttheater.com.